Hi. Bring y'all down some a little bit like that. Hey there. Hi, Caribbean Queen. I know it's a bit late. It's a little later than I normally come on. Is the light on my face? Okay, that's better. Hey there. Are we a few minutes over? Okay, so thank you for watching my channel. It's good to see you guys. Good to have everybody here. Hey, Lefty Letty. Hey there. Okay, so as you guys are coming in the room, um, this is going to be a little different. Well, a little different from the tea I normally do. If you're just now, this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for coming into the room. All right. You have to tell me what, Lefty, Letty. What do you have to tell me? So, if this is your first time here, welcome. You could have been anywhere in the world, and I appreciate you spending a little time with me. So thank you for being here. You're going to learn something. We all going to learn something, I hope. Letty, what do you need to tell me? Email me. Oh, she said Divine Dollhouse. I said, yeah, I feel it's going to be great. Yeah, smash that like button as you enter the room because that's your way of saying hi to me. Oh my goodness, you guys, the energies are amazing. You have a candlelight and God showed up on it. Oh my gosh, take a picture of it. Thank you. I would love to see that. I love all that sort of thing. Hey, Capricious 7. Y'all forgive me. You've been watching the videos. I'm sneezing a little bit. It's allergies or something. I've been spending a lot of time outside finally because the weather is broken. But anyway, I just want to, if I can, encourage you a little bit. Oh, you did send it to me? Okay, thank you. I just want to encourage you a little bit and just kind of bring some clarity and some understanding on a matter. Your inner divine masculine. I've been asking Spirit, how can I put this? Okay, so we know that the journey, twin flame, the whole concept, the whole thing is about you, right? We say that every week. Every time I get on here, I try to say that. And I'm gonna say it again tonight because I need you, Spirit. We need to really see this. We need to see this thing. And because I believe it'll help a great deal if it'll help with the false expectations or the unmet expectations with your person. If you are dealing with a person, if you're not dealing with a person right now, that's okay. You're still on the journey. It's just that you haven't met yet, okay? Or you have met, but you are, it's not time for you to start really feeling each other or something. Where you know where you are, right? Okay, so being on the journey, it's about balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. Now, you know that on some levels, many of us have been wounded or hurt for different reasons, by different things, right? Different people, different things, right? We know that. We got that part. When you have been wounded or traumatized or abused or neglected or abandoned or whatever the thing is with you, right? It changes kind of the core of, not the core, it changes how you react to situations. It changes how you react to other people based on whatever the traumas or the triggers or whatever are or were, right? When you are a woman, you show up in the earth plane as a female, as a woman. And this happens, you are trying to not become so rigid and aggressive that you lose out on love, the protection and the caring and the energy of a masculine. You know what I mean? The other side, right? By being, because two masculines are going to war, is what I'm trying to say. It's hard. I see it, but I'm trying to say what I'm seeing. Okay, so bear with me, y'all. I'm telling you, when you have two masculines together, or together, it's going to be a rub, a war, because there must always be balance, polarity, duality, because that is how the universe is set up, right? You tracking with me so far? Not nothing deep, just saying, just so we're all on the same sheet of music. So when you have been wounded or abused or traumatized, you learn to protect yourself. There's something in you that makes you feel like it's not safe to be a woman. So you become a man, you know what I mean? And don't run with this with the this with lesbians. I'm not talking about any of that same sex. I'm not talking about that. Stay with me with the energy, track with me. But I'm saying that whatever is lacking, whatever it is, that's why when yes, Caribbean Queen, they are balancing too. That's why I'm saying this, because this is going to help you understand where your person is, whether you are talking to your person or not. This is understanding the divine masculine energy inside of you is going to help you very much understand the divine masculine in your 3D or on the earth plane or the person that you are dealing with, whatever that energy is, okay? You will find that your life, not just your love life, but your life will help you understand where you are. Whatever's going on in your life will help you understand where you are as far as your healing and ascension, right? So if you are finding that you are having to stand up in your masculine energy, if you're on this stream right now, you probably are resonating with the title, because that is what's going on. We are a tribe. We are connected. We resonate for this moment at this time, for these messages right now, right? When you no longer resonate here, you will find somewhere else to resonate, or someone else to resonate with, whatever that means for you. But what I'm saying is, this is your message, because you have probably been finding in your own life that you have been having to stand up for yourself more than usual. You have been having to assert yourself or assert your boundaries more than usual. Not that you don't have this happening all the time, because like I said, it's masculine, feminine, masculine. It just goes like that. It keeps going, right? But you have been having to defend yourself and speak your truth and say or say, let me tell you one thing. And like, it's almost like you're finally getting some things out, finally getting some things straight. You're taking action, like on things that you were procrastinating on, whether it was fixing your credit, whether it was doing some much needed chores around the house or having those things done, whether it was uh, taking control of your eating, your nutrition, whether it was starting a new exercise program, whether it was having a much needed conversation for clarity with somebody that was always testing you, trying you, or maybe even an abuser. It could have even been somebody that has been a known abuser, emotionally, physically, whatever, sexually, just whatever. When it's somebody that you've had conflict with, ongoing conflict, long-standing grudges, just conflict, right? And so you've been having to say, you know what? I'm done. I'm cutting this off. I'm stopping. You know, you had to have a conversation, or you had to just agree to disagree, but leave. You know what I mean? Exit stage left. Okay. Y'all tracking with me? So I'm saying that to say, your person that you're dealing with romantically is doing the exact same thing. It looks different from with what you're doing, but as a feminine, as a woman showing up on the earth plane, it just simply looks like you are standing in your power, right? That's what we call it, because don't let labels have you miss the revelation. Okay, that's why language is important, but more than that, you know the truth by the way it feels. Vibrations tell everything you need to know. That's why meditation is so important. That's why it's so important to wait and pray or meditate or breathe, settle yourself, calm yourself, ground yourself before you make any major decisions, or before you react to something, or before you speak on a thing. You just want to make sure that you are gathered. Everything that you need is gathered, like almost like a focus. I'm focused on what? My healing. Am I focused on getting the last word? Am I focused on winning? Because all of that is distorted masculine energy. Okay, because a distorted masculine only sees a win-lose. There is no compromise. There is no gray area. There is no middle ground. There is no finding the balance, because a distorted masculine wants to dominate. You see what I'm saying? And so when you are are talking about your inner divine masculine. Your inner divine masculine is calling out to you, saying, let's get some things in order. Let's set some things straight. Like I said, your inner divine masculine is telling you it's time to start the project, whatever that project is. It's time to learn the new skill, or I just saw the Page of Wands, but it's time to learn a new skill. You know what I mean? It's time, Page of Pentacles. It's time to do something different, okay? Something fresh, something exciting, something that brings us great pleasure. You know what I mean? And so that is what you are kind of feeling, right? That is what you are feeling, and you need to be okay with that, because the inner divine masculine, just because the inner divine masculine is trying to rise, and what that rising looks like is simply coming into equilibrium, you see? Coming into equilibrium, right? But that, because we are so into our be a feminine, be a feminine, be a feminine, be a feminine. How do I know how to be a feminine? What does that look like? What does that mean? What that means is you don't war against the masculine in the inside or the outside. You don't war against the movement forward, because remember, masculine energy is a conqueror. Masculine energy expands. You know what I mean? It's aggressive energy. It is powerful energy. It is outward energy. Divine feminine is behind the scenes, in the shadows, in the darkness, brooding, incubating, creating. You know what I mean? Creating witty ideas, or getting insights, understanding, the mysteries. You know what I mean? And yeah, Wendy says submissive, but submissive, yes. But let's say it like this: receptive, surrendering. I will wait. I can wait. I can understand divine timing. My soul knows the timing. My ego will rush me. My ego will try to have me overpower my person, but my soul knows I don't need to do that, because I am love. You see? Because when you are love, when you know that you are love, you don't have to fight for love. You know what I'm saying? You don't fight for it. You're Five of Wands, Five of Swords. You're not in constant conflict. The inner masculine in you is trying to bring you out of conflict. The inner masculine in you is trying to bring you into balance from all of that intuition, all of that knowingness, all of those questions. You know what I mean? Virgo energy, introspection, I just saw. But you know what I'm saying? Your inner divine masculine is trying to teach you how to make a decision, period. You know what I mean? Make a decision. That's what your inner divine masculine is trying to do. And on the earth plane, your person is trying to make a decision, close up some loose ends, tie up some loose ends, rather, take care of business, move forward, end what needs to be ended, set things in order, find a new place to live, travel to see you, stop, the foolishness, get a new job, that kind of thing. Taking care of business. Your inner divine masculine is prompting you and urging you to take care of business. You know what I mean? Speak, stand your ground, speak. You know what you want. Your inner divine masculine is trying to get you to say, no, on second thought, I want it to be red. Yeah, definitely red. Red is definitely the color. Versus, what do you think? What do you think? You know what I mean? Being unsure, asking 85 opinions about something that pertains to you. You see, your inner divine masculine is trying to get you to stop seeking so many other opinions and trust your own, your feminine intuition. Your inner divine masculine is trying to let your divine feminine know it's safe to love me. It's safe to surrender and trust me. Your inner divine masculine is trying to teach your feminine, I got this. Trust me in this. Your inner divine masculine is trying to heal. Okay? And therefore, your outer divine masculine, your 3D, is trying to heal. But you have to give the divine feminine in you, your feminine energy needs to give the space and the time for that to happen. Because if you push and you rush and you prod and you manipulate, which is distorted feminine energy, when you start to manipulate and you start to write long text messages saying, you don't love me, you never did, This is just a cruel joke. This is a game. And listen, I'm walking heavy. I'm going to say, this is my disclaimer. Let me do it like a little commercial break. This is my disclaimer. I'm walking heavy tonight. So if I happen to say something that's happening to you, I am not trying to come for you, or that's just the message that's coming through, because you don't go through what you go through just for you. You go through for others so that you can show us the way. But I'm saying, as I'm talking, please don't be triggered or offended, but this is good. You learn how to say good when healing comes. When that sword of truth comes through, just say thank you. Please, may I have another? Because that means you are cared for, you are watched after. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my little disclaimer, because I love you. You know, I love you, all right? I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to wound or maim anybody. I'm trying to help heal people while I'm healing, okay? Because this is healing for me too, because I know it makes sense. We don't go through this stuff just to be going through this stuff. We don't. There is a means to an end. And remember, we picked this. It's chess, not checkers. You know what I mean? We signed up for this. We tailor-made this journey for ourselves. Your higher self knew you needed this. And yes, it's bitter. Yes, it's tight. Yes, it's rough. But you needed this. Thank you. Yeah, please, can I have another? That's exactly what I'm thinking, right? So I'm saying to you, your inner divine masculine is trying to take the lead. Divine feminine, you are safe. You are safe to be nurturing, to be loving. You don't have to accuse your person of being an a-hole because they didn't call, or they didn't text, or they missed a birthday, or heaven, y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? Heaven only knows what else. It's almost like, I thought I knew who you were. I thought this was going to be this, but I was wrong, because it's manipulation. And I'm going to call it what it is, because that's what it is. And I love you, but that's what it is. It's manipulation, because you're trying to get a rise out of the masculine. You are trying to get some action. You are trying to get a reaction. You are trying to get something to happen so you'll kind of know where you are. And it's almost like you're waiting to find something to find fault with. Oh, I knew you'd yell at me. Oh, I knew that was there. Oh, I knew that was in there. I don't know who this is for, but I'm telling you, it's because it's inside of you. It's a thing that's happening inside of you. And when you come into balance, healed and balanced in here, then you will see a whole nother life on the outside. You will see a whole nother you, a whole nother way of living and interacting with people. You know what I mean? It's about the balance on the inside. You know what I mean? And so it's a reason that your higher self said, I know what we're going to do to get this healing. We're going to have her person not call her on her birthday. Better yet, better still, let's have her person take the family to the beach and take pictures and put it on social media for her to see. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to get her. That's going to trigger you, and that's going to send you in enough of a tailspin to lose your ever-loving mind. And you may just get mad enough to say everything you've been wanting to say when you stop going woo, 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 because I want the masculine to think I'm just loving light, loving light, loving light. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But no, it's not. It's when you said all of your truth and said everything you had to say. Oh, you felt good when you were doing it. I said it. I gave it. I did it, right? And then right after that, moments later, oh, what have I done? Because, beloved, ultimately, that's not who you are. That's why it's such a mental conflict. And that's why you have such mental anguish. Because when you do things like not answer or try to play a game, try to manipulate, I won't say anything first. And you know what I'm saying? When you are wrestling, because I could go on and on. We could do this all night. Y'all know I'm trying to nutshell this, but I'm saying the things that we do in order to try to see where we fit or where we stand. with our person is distorted masculine and feminine energy. It's very important to balance this energy. Your inner feminine, your divine feminine energy it's safe. You can trust your masculine. And if you do not feel that you can trust a masculine or your masculine, then that's why you are still in separation. That's why it's not quite there yet, because spirit is not going to bring two twins together that have a mission that's going to kill themselves or kill each other. Emotionally, spiritually, you know what I mean? The union is for growth, exponential growth. The union is not to slay each other. You know what I mean? Thank you. Yeah, these are good groceries. Thank you. But the union is not to slay each other. So I'm not saying you have to be floating on a cloud and be 100% healed in order to come in the union. I'm not saying that, but you're darn near close. You're close enough. You're healed enough to when things happen, because conflict will happen. Do not think when you come into union that you're not gonna have conflict. That's unrealistic. You know what I mean? So but I'm saying you will have conflict, but your healing journey will bring you to a place where you don't want to go to sleep with that wrath. You don't want to let the sun go down on your anger. You are quick to apologize, quick to forgive, quick to ask a question. What do you mean by that? You have no idea how simple. What do you mean by that? Those are healing words. So, and that lets that person know, I hear you. And I want to know what's going on. I want to know what you meant when you said whatever it is. What do you mean by that when you are talking with your person? You know what I mean? That's what this is about. That's how healed you have to be. So if you are not there yet, if you still cracking skulls and cutting and slitting throats with your sword of truth, then it's just a little while longer, because you still don't trust your masculine. And as long as your inner masculine is not trusted by the feminine energy in you, and your 3D masculine is still going to be hangman, stuck, emotionally unavailable, a lawbreaker as well as a promise breaker. You know what I mean? You're going to still have that's what we mean by cycles, repeating the cycles. Someone has to break the cycle. And the one who can break the cycle is the one who has the wisdom keys to do it. And for you tonight, this is a wisdom key. Balance your masculine and your feminine energy. Balance it. Trust the masculine energy, because that's why you keep encountering what you're encountering. There's things that you're doing. There's things that you are creating and moving on right now. That is exactly what your masculine is doing. Okay, they're moving forward. Even if you don't think they're doing anything, that's the whole point. Remember, you arranged this. You arranged this life. You got out of the matrix in your awakening on your journey. You, in your Akashic records, will show you. And if you haven't done your Akashic records and just gone back, or even past lives, just kind of look back and see where you were, who you used to be, so you'll see where you're going. Then you have to do that. You know what I mean? You have to do that. You need to do that, because it'll help you. It'll help you it'll help you understand that this thing is so much bigger than a romantic relationship. But the romantic relationship is almost like the Holy Grail. I don't know why that song just came to me, Justin Timberlake, Holy Grail. You know what I'm saying? But it is a beautiful thing. But I'm telling you, when you capture you will realize that everything you've ever needed is inside of you. Don't get now let me talk to the ones that are in their inner masculine, divine masculine. It's kind of equal. Like you're at a place where you're like, I'm good. And what I mean by that, let's talk about that for just a second. I'm good. You're not so worried about phone calls, and I'm not saying these things are not important, but you're not so worried about phone calls and such and different things like who did what. You're not as insecure, as you don't get bitter. You're not resentful, because frankly, honestly, you have other things going on. You're birthing a legacy. You're birthing creations. You know what I mean? You're working on yourself. You are seeing your financial picture change. You are seeing your life change. You're seeing your kids grow, and you're talking, you're finding yourself talking with your children after coming out of a time of being overworked, you know what I mean, or a workaholic, because you were trying to strive for a goal, or push towards something, right? But so I'm saying you're at a Nine of Pentacles place. You kind of you feeling good, you're good, right? And so you know this, this connection is real. You know that you guys are going to be together eventually, whatever. At this point, it's like they need to do what they need to do. You know what I mean? And you're okay with that. It's not even judgment, like, I can't believe that they're not doing this, this, and this, and this, like I did that. You know what I mean? You don't even see it that way. You simply see it as, woo, I'm gonna keep them in prayer. I'm gonna keep that love and light going that way, because they have a little ways to go. But I kind of been that way. But wow, I'm gonna kind of send them love and light. That's a healing energy, because you know that, right, if your masculine is right on your heels, then you know how hard that can be. You know what I mean? You know how hard it was for you when you were purging. You know how hard it was for you when you were feeling isolated and misunderstood. You know how hard it was for you when you were trying to just come to grips with things that happened to you in your childhood, and starting to learn some truths about yourself, like who is for you and who is against you, and being honest about it, and then saying, okay, I'm good with that, versus feeling all those guilt and shame. What did I do? What can I do? You stopped performing and you started living. You know what I mean? You stopped wearing a mask and you started wearing your face. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm talking. That's the place you're in. And so you can kind of empathize and show, even better than that, compassion. Compassion for where your masculine is. It's no longer not even a competition. Is not it's no longer a game. It doesn't feel like you're wanting to feel, because let's be honest, that's that victim mentality. That's that self-sabotage. Everything always happens to me. Why can I ever have a good man or woman? You know what I mean? And I hear my heart, y'all. Don't do that. Hear my heart. I'm just trying to illustrate something to you. But you had to get to that place. You weren't always in this place. And it's because you decided to start to take control of your life. That's when. And then and notice this is what happened. When you started to take control of your life, you stopped worrying so much about what the masculine was and was not doing in the outside. Because you knew what the masculine was doing, because you knew what you were doing. Do you see how it always goes back to you? If you know where you are, I guarantee you will know where your person is. If you are on a true, authentic twin flame journey, you will know where your person is when you know where you are, because you are that person. Beloved, you are dating you. Beloved, you are mad at you. Beloved, you are ghosting you. Beloved, you are accusing you. Beloved, you attracted you. That's you. With short hair, with long hair. That's you. Skinny, fat. That's you. You know what I mean? That's you. So if you are taking care of your business, handling your business, then your person is somewhere handling their business. And if you are handling your business and you saying your person is, I know for a fact they are not handling their business. I know they're not. Okay, well, in your life, I can show you. I can tell you, talk to me for a few minutes. You are somewhere in your life not handling your business. No, I'm doing everything. I'm not talking about that. You're not speaking to 5 of your family members right now. Handle your business. When you handle your business, you will see change in the 3D. In your masculine, every time you take a step, every time you make a move, every time you ascend a little more, you must, not will, got to, perhaps you must see movement in your connection. Period. You must. Did you notice, Divine Feminine, that every time you reach out in love, not in, let me just see what I'ma just text, let me just do that, let me just see if he gonna answer. Every time it backfires. But when your heart is open and you don't even care, your ego is like somewhere asleep, Okay, you're in your masculine energy because you are in your feminine energy because that feminine energy is feeling that pull. Where do you think that maternal instinct comes from? What do you think births that? Because it's called upon, it's pulled out of you, it's drawn from you, goddess. That's where that divine feminine energy comes from. Babies, listen, when babies are nursing, that milk comes on demand. When the baby gets hungry, baby, the milk comes down. How does that happen? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? That's who you are. When there is a demand or a need for love, baby, your energy will respond to that and you will be drawn to that place. That's why you have an incredible urge to text or reach out or send a message of love. Don't let your ego forfeit your destiny. Don't let that ego say, don't do that. That's beneath you. How is being loving beneath you? You are love. Are y'all tracking with me? Let's let that marinate. That was kind of deep. Not deep, but you know what I mean. That's why I was like, should I text? Should I call? I said, what do you think? What do you feel like? I don't know. Because if it's coming from fear, then no. No. If it's coming from, I don't know, if they don't answer, I know it's going to make me mad, then don't do it. Here's how you heal. Don't do anything that doesn't feel good to you. See, that wasn't even deep. Just stop. What do you mean by that? Stop. Stop doing things that don't feel good to you. Stop doing things that don't align with your vibration. When there is a staticky sound or a feeling of resistance, then stop. Don't do anything until you feel peace and equilibrium come back. That's how that works. That's how that works. Okay? Your inner divine masculine is ready to take action. Your inner divine masculine is ready to stand up tall and strong. Your inner divine masculine is ready to go. Is ready to go. Thank you, Gigi. It does work. Ready to go. So I will say to you, your person, baby, you're not waiting on them. You're not waiting on them. They were waiting on you. And then when you see a stall in them, because watch, as they're waiting on you, when you start to change, then you'll see them change, right? And then their change, watch this. This is the best part. Their change is going to look a lot like what you were doing. Now they become clingy. Now they become quick-tempered or easily offended, so sensitive. Why didn't you call me? Why didn't you text me back? You know what I mean? Oh, I thought you said you were going to call me back. Oh, how was the lunch? You know what I mean? They act like you now. And because, watch this, because you have been through that and been there in that place, you can empathize with them and bring them right in with that divine feminine energy. You bring them right in, baby, I've been there. But you don't say that. You don't tell them. You don't tell them that. You don't have to. Right, Bati, come on, right. All you do is just, I've been there. And then you know how to love them through that part right there. Oh, I didn't text you because, you know, I was doing this, da, 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 da. Or whatever, you know. It's no more that, nye, nye, nye. We don't do that anymore. You see what I'm saying? That's how you work that. That's how you, and it's going to go all the way like that until y'all both just get right here in the 3D and you both do this. Boom. You see eye to eye, heart to heart, spirit to spirit, lover to lover. And you learn how to talk. You learn how to communicate. You learn how to not abandon each other. You learn how to stay put. You learn how to be patient. You learn how to trust the doggone process. Remembering that you did this. Life is not happening to you. It is happening for you. It's happening for you. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, that's good. She made dinner and let the masculine go home. Bye. No more. Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna call me when you get in the car and all the way home? Good night. I cooked you a great meal. Mwah, here's a kiss. Drive safely, call me tomorrow. Boom. Why are you fighting, beloved, for something that's already yours? Why are you doing that? I just saw a picture of people going into, when we could go, like to an opera or a place where you have assigned seating and you have your ticket. You know what I'm saying? You don't, when you go to that venue, you don't, if there's a concession stand or whatever, a place to take pictures before you go in or whatever, you don't run to your seat talking about, somebody, let's go before somebody gets my seat. Let's go before somebody get my seat. Come on, let's go. You don't do that, baby. You got a sign. I got a ticket. I got a ticket, okay? So you don't rush. Even if you're running 20 minutes late, you know your seat's going to be there. Why? Because you paid for it. It's been set aside for you. You reserved it, right? But listen, but the way we do the twin flame journey, come on, hurry up. Somebody might be in my seat. Let's go. I'm gonna fight somebody to be in my seat. Now why would the ushers, why would that grand usher let somebody have your seats? Your seats have your name on it. You know what I'm saying? Your seat has your name on it. So why don't you go get some popcorn? Oh, rebebe. Why don't you go get you a glass of wine and then go in? Go ahead and check your code. Go ahead. You got time. Why don't you go freshen up your face? Put your lip gloss on before the show starts. You're good. Oh, you're running late? It's okay. They'll listen. When you're in the dark, they'll take a flashlight. The ushers take a flashlight and they help you. They light the way for you so you don't hurt yourself and fall. They light the way in the dark for you to find your seat because they know they left those seats empty because they were already told ahead of time. These seats belong to these people right here. You know what I'm saying? This number A, B, and C. That's what they know what they're looking for. You see what I'm saying? And what happens, let's just say, okay, I'll humor you. Let's just say this. Somebody's in your seats. Somebody is in your seat. What's going to happen? If somebody's sitting in your seat, what's going to happen? You 30 minutes late, somebody's in your seat. What's going to happen? What's going to happen is they're going to say to those people, let me see your tickets. Let me see your credentials. Let me check your healing. Let me check your vibration. This isn't, you don't have the right to be here. You don't know, these aren't yours. Yours are over there. Karmic. Thank you for keeping the place warm, but yours are over there. Thank you. That's what that is. And then what? You get in your seat and everybody's happy. Oh, Shama! Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Everybody. They don't put the people out. Get out of you, seat stealer. Get out of here. That doesn't happen. They go, we have some other seats for you over here. Follow me. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. That's the twin flame. That's you. That's the twin flame journey. That's all. You don't wish anything bad on anybody. What are you going to do because they were in my seat? We're not going to do anything. Enjoy the show. Ooh, shamande ke rabaha. We're not going to do anything to them. You have your seats. They have theirs. Enjoy the show. Don't worry about doing anything to them. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all ain't got to talk back to me. I know these some good groceries. Shibato lo rababa hisira remando ko rabaha. See, I'm new. I'm done. I was gonna throw some cards, but I ain't doing nothing. I'm leaving it right there. I'm doing it right there. Yeah, laugh out loud. That's the name of the video. I'm changing the name of the video. Enjoy the show. All right. But there was one more point I was gonna make about the doggone seats and the show and I can't remember. Anyway, probably it went right out of my head. So anyway. All right, we should give one card. No, we don't. No, we should. Let's do one. Spirit, I'm going to take it from the True Love deck. What can you tell these beautiful, beautiful divine feminines? Wow, yin, y'all, I can't even. Yin and yang, can y'all see that card? Yin and yang. Another one came out, sexuality, manifestation, distorted mass. That's too many. Oh gosh, that's a whole story right there. I'm not gonna take them because I'm not gonna read y'all. Not tonight. It's this is a little bit past our bedtime. I had to see yin and yang energy though. I love this, you guys. On this card, there's some planets, there's some feathers. There's the yin and yang symbol, of course, duality, polarity. There is the masculine hand under and the feminine hand over. Over the yin and yang. God, y'all can't see that well, I don't think. But that's a masculine hand like that and the feminine hand going over. It's beautiful. Beautiful energy. Yep. And it's interesting that the masculine hand, because I always see the masculine as yang, yang energy. Is that yin, yang? Whatever. Out external, right? But the masculine hand is under like a support. You know what I mean? And the feminine hand is like covering. And I feel like the symbolism for me here is it's just the feminines you cover, you incubate, you nurture the relationship. You know what I mean? You nurture the relationship. And the masculine supports it. He grounds it because what does your masculine tell you all the time? If this is your timeline, you need to heal. You need to heal. You know what I mean? Because they just want you to calm down. I already know what this is. Will you please let me lead? And if you are already moving in that in your life, taking the lead in your life, taking the lead and doing some things that you would that you need to get done, then that's what your masculine wants to do in the 3D for you. Let them lead. You simply guide with your love and your compassion and your insight and your intuition. And when the masculine feels comfortable enough, he will ask you about that intuition. He will lean on it. But when we are warring and afraid and resistant and tight, then it's hard for your masculine energy to trust you, your masculine to trust you, to trust you with vulnerability, take off the mask, to let go of something he knows he should let go of that's not healthy for him. Because at some place in his mind, he might think that you're not healthy for him, because when you are in that energy of that distorted feminine energy, it reminds him a lot of what he has right now. And he doesn't want that. That is why they delay and they procrastinate. That's why it's important for you, Divine Feminine, to balance your masculine and feminine energy. And I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult because when you have been abused, your masculine energy is very strong because you feel as a feminine, you have to protect yourself. So it makes you naturally go hard. You're hard. You're hardened. Okay? Because you never want to feel that kind of pain again or never put yourself in that position again. And it's very, very difficult for you to release and relax. Okay? But everything within your divine feminine inside of you is saying, oh, that's why you always say, I just want a man to take care of me. I just want a man to love me. I just want a man to understand. I just want a man to be there, be present. You know what I mean? And so when you have that hard and masculine energy, you know, you're always in your masculine energy. You attract emotionally unavailable men. You attract men that treat you like a man, like you don't have feelings because you don't know, but your vibration is kind of abrasive with them. It's like they're dealing with another man. Another masculine energy, and that is going to butt heads. That's just how it is. Yeah. As a single mother, yeah, you have that problem, especially single moms, because you have to wear both hats, which you can though. But I'm saying, yes, you are so used to taking control, taking charge, and you bring that right into the relationship. When are you leaving? What are you doing? What are you saying? Where is she? You want her? Da-da-da, da-da-da. And it's like, oh my gosh. If you become a second job for the divine masculine in 3D, you become a second job. You know what I mean? It's like, man, you're a lot. Thank you, Winter, for that $10. Thank you. Bless you. All right, so let's take the yin and yang. I'm going to get out of here, you guys. Yin and yang energy. Let's see what the message is as we close. I appreciate you guys' time. Y'all need to go to bed. Team No Sleep is almost coming to an end. We need to get rest. That's something Spirit's been saying to me. In order for you to be your best self, you're going to have to get some sleep. That's where you're going to get many of your downloads, most of your revelations. I'm talking to me, but I'm also talking to us because we're a tribe. But even Spirit has told me, take your behind to sleep. Go to bed. You need to get sleep. And so I'm like, okay, can I just do that? It's okay. But so I love you. I'm just telling you. All right. It says yin and yang, strive for harmony and balance in your inner and outer life. I love it. Through change, reflection, and growth. We just literally talked about all this. When you change internally, your external will change. When you begin to come into balance internally, your outer life will totally display those efforts. All right. Love, relationships, and life in general are infused with the yin and yang energies of both the feminine and the masculine. I cannot with this. Let me hold the card up while I read. That is so cool. So we literally just, that's what we're talking about. When feminine and masculine energies flow well together and around each other, you will be blessed with harmony, balance, abundance, and joy. When there is too much of one energy, or when one is weak, you will be challenged in certain areas of your life and relationship. Y'all, I'm about to throw the book out the window. How many of y'all been here since the beginning? Oh my gosh, you guys been here since the beginning? I don't even know if I need to read this card because, you know what I'm saying? We literally just talked about this. I love it. Okay, I'm going to read the card. Okay, yep. All right, so it says, in an existing relationship, there may be too much yin if the female is dominant in some way. Maybe the home is too pretty and the male cannot find a place where he feels comfortable. That's a message for somebody. Oh my. It says maybe the home is too pretty and the male cannot find a place where he feels comfortable. It is important that you give the masculine his space, literally and figuratively. Give them physical space so they can think and be, and also give them a space in your life. And if you are living together, give them a space in your life. Give them a room or something that they can call all their own, that they can literally call all their own, okay? It's very important for mental health and balance. Just like you, mental health and balance. All right. So, maybe the home is too pretty and the male cannot find a place where he feels comfortable, or their lives have become all about the children and the sexual. All about the children or the sexual, see? Okay, balance is everything. Yang has disappeared. The yang energy has disappeared. If there is too much yang present, the female will feel suppressed and controlled. Whatever the imbalance, it needs to be addressed. Did y'all hear that? If there's too much yang energy, the feminine energy will feel repressed and controlled. Okay? All right, because yang is that external, that's the masculine energy. So it says, if you are seeking a soulmate, take a moment to sit quietly and tune into your own balance of yin and yang. Do you have a tendency to be passive, too passive? That's yin, too much yin. With a potential partner, okay, so do you have a tendency to be too passive with a potential partner, or too aggressive, which is too much yang? If you've always let the other person make decisions, or if you were always the one trying to make something happen, then it's time to create more balance. In your life, you need to consider the levels of yin and yang so you can make adjustments. So consider your levels, your personal levels of yin and yang, and make adjustments where necessary. Make the required changes in your behavior, environment, and even your wardrobe. Outer change must be accompanied by an inner growth and reflection, or an inner reflection and growth, okay? So outer change is accompanied by an inner reflection and growth or healing. Contemplate the yin-yang symbol. Then close your eyes and meditate on the feeling of your energies being balanced and harmonious once more. Call in whichever one you feel you need more of, and wear a yin and yang symbol as a pendant for an even stronger connection to the balance and harmonies it depicts. So that's good. So it's saying, imagine this yin and yang symbol here, and then imagine them within you being balanced, right? And then it also says you might want to wear the yin and yang symbol. So I don't know who that's for, but if you feel like you want to do that, that sounds like something you can do, so you can call in those energies even more, wearing a yin and yang. I thought I had a yin and yang somewhere. I can't remember what I did with it, but anyway. All right, so with that, guys, it's been 48 minutes, and y'all have been more than patient, and I think that these were good groceries. I'm going to leave the message right there. Sweet sleep to all of you. Oh, you have a yin and yang tattoo. That's cool. Wickedly Divine Feminine, thank you for being here. Hey, girl, hey. And everybody else, Tribe, Patreon, Sunflowers, all of y'all. Y'all know I love you guys. If you want to, yeah. Thank you. This was good. Yeah, thank you. This is really, thank you, Spirit. Direct download. I knew I had to get on there. So, wow. Yeah, everything you need to know about me just found it down below in the description box. So y'all got it. Oh, Yen, that's cool. Miss Hunter's telling me. All right. Hey, Babs, thank you so much, moderator. Barbara's here. Thank you, Barbara, for moderating. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Love you guys. Capricia7, love you. Love everybody. Chappelle, it's good to see you. All right, y'all get some good rest. I'll see you tomorrow sometime. If not tomorrow, you'll see the videos. Bye, D. Bye, TC. Bye, Nene. Nas Nas. Sorry, I always say Nene. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Bye, Denisha. Bye, Kanisha. Yeah. Bye, McColston. Hey, Miranda. The Mystical Oracle. Bye, Samantha. Good night. Bye, Gigi. Love you. Bye, Amy. Love you. I think Lori's on here. Okay, bye.